Hey guys, it's Katie, and I'm here at the Marfan Foundation Annual Conference, and I have Peter Byers and Dr. Peter Byers and Dr. Sherene Shalhub. I always call you guys by your first name now, so it's hard to remember to use the doctor thing, but I guess we don't need to. So this is Peter Byers and Sherene Shalhub, and they are leading the vEDS Collaborative that I am a part of, and I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about. So I wanted you to have the opportunity to meet them and see their faces while we're all three here together in Houston. So you want to say hi to them?
Hi. I'm Peter Byers. Just in case you had any doubts.
And I'm Sherene Shalhub, and thank you, Katie, for inviting us to do this.
No problem. So how did the Vascular Ehlers-Danlos Syndrome Research Collaborative start? Can you tell me?
The short story is that as I was doing some of the early research as a new faculty in vascular surgery and looking at vascular Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, I found it very frustrating from the standpoint of not having complete data. And the other thing is there was not patient involvement at that time. And so I proposed a grant to PCORI, which is Patient-Centered Outcomes Research Institute, that funds patient-centered research, and asked them if we can have a grant to engage patients. And so we reached out to individual patients and through people that Dr. Byers knows and through the organizations, and asked them, can we all come together and create a research-centered mission.
That's so cool. I love being part of the vEDS Collaborative.
I love that you're part of the collaborative.
It's been really interesting because it's added a huge amount of enthusiasm in the field. You know, when you get on the phone and you've got 40 people on the phone, that's more people that are sitting in the room than we've ever had for this sort of stuff. And even though they're all virtually in the room, but the level of enthusiasm, the level, and that people during the meeting think, and then there's suddenly this flurry of emails about new ideas that people are having just as a consequence of being in the conversation. So it's really been great, and Sherene has really taken the lead in doing it. And it's been very good because, you know, I've been in this business for so long, which means I'm no longer trusted the same ways to do it, and to be able to get things moved, because, you know, everybody gets cataloged at some point. And so getting somebody new and somebody that has the energy that Sherene has really made a huge difference in making it work.
Well, I would also give credit to social media in this movement. I mean, 20 years ago, social media was not a big platform. Part of the success of the Vascular Ehlers-Danlos Collaborative has been reaching out to people via social media platforms and having Zoom phone calls and being able to meet with good quality communications. I mean, these are simple things that we take for granted now, but were not available 20 years ago.
And I think that it's also, I think that Sherene being there in the room has brought together people that might not otherwise have come together, but so it's brought John Dave involved, it's brought the ASICs involved, it's brought, you know, the Ehlers-Danlos Syndrome Society has been very much interested, the Marfan group has been very interested in getting them, you know, the ability to get them all together is really something striking, you know, and that's Sherene.
Well, I think it's a team thing. I mean, I think it's truly the beauty of having 40 people in a room and for everybody to be able to give ideas. And I still, for people who are watching and are wondering, how can I be involved? You can absolutely be involved. Please let us know if you want to be involved. We can involve you. We have plenty of work to go around. One of the concerns from people say, well, we don't want to step on toes. Like, actually, please step on toes. Please come up with ideas. Please tell us what you want to see done. We will make it happen.
We'll make it possible.
Yes, absolutely. So, I mean, that's the point.
So do you want to tell them about the research study too, the natural history study? So
as a consequence of that, we also, and this was a lot of group discussion among the group, we've named it the Vascular Ehlers-Danlos Research Collaborative, so that is the natural history study, or as we learned today, it's a clinical history study of the natural history study. But the point is we wanted to bring in together 1,000 people with vascular Ehlers-Danlos syndrome where we have complete histories, so we can start answering some questions, at least retrospectively. The other benefit of that is then we can reach them out via surveys, and in the future, as soon as we have this randomized trial that we are currently planning, we can reach out to them and get their input on the design of the trial, as well as, you know, enrolling them into the trial once that gets funded, hopefully.
So if you haven't signed up for the natural history study yet, definitely go to vedscollaborative.org/get involved, and I'll put the link to that in the description of this video. But go there and reach out to the vEDS Collaborative, get involved in the natural history study. It's really important that we have as many patients as possible enrolled in this study because that's how we get effective research. and move forward. So
I'm going to add one more thing.
Yeah.
If you want to know more about the Vascular Ehlers-Danlos Collaborative, we just did a webinar 2 days ago, which we will also send the link out. So you can watch that. It's 40 minutes. It gives you the history of what we've done, what we have done to date, and how we've set it up. It's really worth your while if you want to be involved as well to watch that.
I think one of the things that's that's important to recognize about this is that I can tell you to the nucleotide, that is the building block of DNA, what's wrong. And what happened, and it's one lousy nucleotide out of 3 billion is enough to do this. But that's not helpful unless we have good clinical data, and the good clinical information, and then we have information so that with Sherene looking at all the imaging studies gives us an order of magnitude different information about what the vasculature looks like, where things are involved, and what happens. And so it's a unique study in that sense. Very few other studies involving either the other forms of aerial connective tissue are doing it at that kind of depth. And so I think that's really, it's a unique aspect of what's going on, and it's having people with different skills as part of it. And I'll keep my hands out of the picture.
You can put our hands up. So thank you for joining us.
Yes.
This is our time to wrap up.
Yep, it is time to wrap up and start another session here. And we're having a great time, and obviously people are coming in the room, but thank you for joining us, and I will talk to you soon.
Great.
Bye.
Hands up.